about 8:12 in the morning. I'm here at McKelvey Park. There's a jogger this way, so I gotta turn that way. So I'm gonna walk the same path I did on Sunday. I'm gonna walk from McKelvey Park all the way to CB Wood Park. Hey Rona, magandang umaga, magandang gabi to you. Maraming salamat. It's not really foggy, it's just overcast. Mabuti, ikaw? I just finished, I ate breakfast earlier. I'm gonna walk, I don't know how many in kilometers, but I'm gonna walk about 2 miles from here to CB Wood Park and back. It rained really heavy on Tuesday. Salamat. It rained very heavy on Tuesday over here. No, we're at work, not on Tuesday and Monday. Because where I work, it fell a little rain where I live. It was a little bit of rain. Yesterday we got some rain, not much. But this part of the area that I live got a lot of water. You can see there's a lot of water here. And it doesn't, since we had those recent floods about 3 weeks back, any rain that falls takes a long time for it to drain or soak in. Gotta be careful here because there's a lot of mud. So I gotta go around the mud. Hey Minnie, magandang umaga, magandang gabi. Look, there's all this mud that came down from up there because of the rains they had on Monday. Not really mud, it's sand. Let me wait for her to pass by so that way I can, there's a walker or jogger. Salamat, magandang gabi. It's about 8:15 a.m. dito. Let me wait for her to pass by so I can walk that way. I'm gonna walk. This is one park here. You go across and I'll show you you'll be seeing a video. There's a bridge, cross the bridge, and then there's another park. And morning. There's another park, and there's also 2 more parks after this one. See how muddy it is? Gotta be careful here. This is all because of Monday's heavy rains. You can see where all the rain ran off to here. The runoff goes and empties into the Arroyo Colorado. And you can see all this mounds of sand from the flooding 3 weeks back. Let me just make sure this phone isn't okay. See, up ahead is the Business 77. Up ahead would be the Harlingen thicket, also Arroyo Park, but I won't be going through to Arroyo Park. I went through it last on Sunday. You see, all this was clean on Sunday, but after the heavy rain on just Monday, it's dirty again. You can see all that erosion. So we got the Arroyo Colorado up ahead here. It's kind of humid morning. Hey Madeline, magandang umaga, magandang gabi to you. I'm walking from one park to another park. Hey Corner, Mark. I walk in the same park I walked Sunday. Then thank you for the thumbs up. You can see the Arroyo Colorado. And up there, you can see all the trash from the flooding 3 weeks back. I'm gonna walk from one park to another park. It's about back and forth. It's about 2 miles, I believe, maybe under 3. They kind of fixed up the little memorial there. So you gotta watch where you step here because of Monday's heavy rains. Everything got washed down again. Everything got washed down, so rain pretty heavy. I saw your post about the Kentucky Derby. I really don't know anything about horses. I'll check it out in your community section. I want to see what damage is over here. This area got a lot of rain on Monday. They really don't need it after the floods 3 weeks back. It's a peaceful Wednesday morning compared to Sunday morning when there was a lot of joggers and people walking. Got a lot of mud on my shoes. I mean, you say mud, more like clay. Sand wouldn't stick to the shoes. Up ahead is the train trestle. Fallen tree there from all the from the flood. too bad. Hi, morning. So let's see. Oh, train trestle should be here in the next curve. It's a very humid morning because we had some rain Monday. Well, we had it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday, I don't know about over here where I live. There was a little bit of rain. There was a light shower. Now, okay, I'll check it out when I get home. Hey, no problem. I believe Harlingen has 2 train trestles, if I'm not mistaken. There's this one. There might be another one up ahead, north of here. It's just a simple, boring walk. Up ahead, you're gonna see a mound of sand from that was collected from all this, the flooding. Everything that came back, washed up from the Arroyo Colorado. Or the sediment, I guess. I hear doves, but I haven't heard any chachalacas. To the sides of the path of the trail, you can see a lot of sand pushed aside. Normally the trail should be flat, but all this sand changed that for the flooding. Let's see how. I don't think that's that deep. But I still go around it. Oh, very muddy right here. Yeah, let's come up here. Up ahead is to the left would be Arroyo Park, which I showed in the Sunday video, Sunday Live. And to the right is the Harlingen Thicket. That's more like it's usually more for biking. For hiking and bikes. It's got a lot of trails. And I walked it a few times, but it's just isn't really like what Hugh Ramsey Nature Park is. And that won't go to Hugh Ramsey until the nature park until Sunday. I hear parrots. See a washed stump tree. Oh, this caved in. This wasn't like this the last time. There's the Arroyo Colorado. Oh, there's water still flowing. I'll pan the camera this way. Better be the guy so I can go through this. Avoid this mud. Morning.
Morning.
So it's a nice humid morning. It'll warm up later. So up here, if I go there, that'll take me to Arroyo Park. And there's another path, trail. When I say path, it's the same thing as trail. This one also takes you to Arroyo Park. You can hear the audio, the camera picking up the mourning doves. So that way is the Harlingen thicket. Nope. That way is the Harlingen thicket. So up ahead would be another bridge, walking bridge there, pedestrian bridge, whatever you want to call it. Then that'll take me to eventually to Seawood Park. I've never walked further than that. I've only done it once, so maybe one day I'll do that. You can see how cracked and uneven the trail is, even here. That's from the erosion. Oh, and up there is the Arroyo Park. See, this wasn't like this on Sunday. So let's take a look at the Arroyo Colorado. I always have a hard time pronouncing Colorado. And you can see a lot of erosion, a lot of damage by the flood. And there's more water. Yeah, that up there is the Arroyo Colorado. I'm sorry, the Harlingen thicket. But I'm not headed that way. Oh, there's a huge pile of sand here. There's more sand. Somewhere up here, up ahead should be a little trail path that'll take you up to the Harlingen thicket. But like I said, I'm headed that way. Destination is CB Wood Park. I'm sorry, CB Wood Park. I hear the chachalacas. The sun's finally coming out. Oh, this is very muddy here. Don't know where. Okay, so this is the part of the Harlingen thicket. It's one of the trails there, path. So let me go ahead continue. We're not too see, and that's the Arroyo Colorado. I hear the chachalacas, but they're on the other side. On the other side of the Arroyo Colorado. This last Sunday, they were up here in those trees. Yeah, they're on the other side, up on those trees are a few chachalacas. And up there is the Harlingen thicket. I don't know if the water went up that high. I know the water level rose, the arroyo crested like 20 feet. On Sunday, I'm gonna go to Hugh Ramsey Nature Park. not very talkative because I'm just looking around to see what I see. There's a slight breeze, not too strong, but the humidity is up there, really humid. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go across. I didn't do this the last time, nor previous times. I'm gonna go, as I get closer to CB Park, there's another bridge, and I'm gonna walk it, go see what's on the other side. Might be a path, a trail that takes you to Bogus Ford or the Bogus car dealership. I'm not sure. This would take you up to the near Seawood Park. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Lunacy. I'm in Harlingen, Texas. But if you're familiar with the area, don't know if you are or not, I'm in between McKelvey Park and CB Park. It's a trail, a path. I have no idea how long that this trail is, but it does take you a few miles. You can walk it if possible. Right now, some of the areas are not really friendly because of the flooding. Oh, cool. I can't really copy and paste or screenshot this because I'm walking, so that way I could check it out. Yeah, the Bogus Ford is up ahead. Let me see if I can zoom in right over there. But the Seawood Park is right here, right ahead, not too far away. Basically where that palm tree is. Rained a lot here in Harlingen on Monday. I came by Sunday and I walked the same trail. And of course there was no rain, no water. The rain started falling after I left the trail here. Let me see if I should walk on this, in the grass over here, or on the grass on this side. Yeah, the highway's not that, the expressway's not that far from here. See, all this has water because it rained pretty heavy here on Monday. I walked this path and it wasn't on Sunday, and it wasn't like this. If I had hiking shoes and not just shoes, then I would just walk over that water. I'm not sure if the Harlingen got rain yesterday. I think it's just some showers. Today, I think there's another 10% chance of rain. It was very muddy here. But this side is better than the other side. I mean, I'm just walking very slowly here, so it's super muddy. I'm gonna have to get the shoes wet. I don't want to slip and fall here. Let me go towards more of the grass. Let me soak my shoes here in the water. Oh, let me come back over here. Just watch your step. No music, this is Harlingen, Texas. I'm between, if you know Harlingen, I'm between McKelvey Park and CB Wood Park. Except Harlingen got a lot of rain yesterday, on Monday. San Benito, Arroyo City, Rio Hondo had more rain than the Mid Valley and the Upper Valley. And good morning, Casanova. I'm walking the same trail I did Sunday, except it's got rain. Oh, I'm sorry, not rain. It's got water and muddy again because of the heavy rain on Monday. I'm approaching CB Wood Park. That area, there's a walker, somebody walking by, so I'm panning the camera away. That area, of course, that's towards the Arroyo, Colorado. Got a lot of mud. We just walk a little bit more and then go back. Hey, let me go walk a little bit more here at CB Wood Park, then head back. All these cones weren't there on Sunday. They probably placed these on Monday, perhaps yesterday. And you can see don't want to get too close to that. And this is just keeps on. Music, I've only been, the last time I was out of Texas, here in the States, was in 2005 when I went to Colorado. We went hunting. Let me tie my shoelace real quick. I went to Colorado for hunting. And I also been to Las Vegas 2005 and 2007, but that was on a plane, so I wouldn't really consider that good traveling there. The resacas in San Benito, I don't remember. I've walked near them, near the park that's near Freddy Fender Lane. and the one over there by the cemetery, but I haven't walked them. See, this is CB Park right here. And as I was saying about traveling, I started vlogging during the pandemic, 2020. So in 2023, I went. Oh, I didn't even show CB Park. It's that way, but I've done a video there, just in the park. I've been to the Philippines in 2023. I did a lot of vlogging there. So now that I'm going back later this year, I'll do more vlogging. Gotta be careful here. Don't want to get too close to that edge. Don't want to fall down. See, that's a big fall, or big height difference. I heard San Benito got a lot of rain during the flooding, but I did not stop by and check to see how much what flooding looked like over there. I was only here in Harlingen, and of course between Harlingen and West Echo. Luckily for me, I was off from work those few days, so I didn't have to travel to McAllen. The breeze is starting to pick up, which feels nice. At least there's no mosquitoes to be biting with the breeze. The wind, the microphone shouldn't pick up the wind, so I got an external mic, and it's always going to be slight. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to walk to the other side. I don't know what's on the other side here in this, where the palm tree is, or right before it. I remember shortly after the flood, there was a lot of dead fish washed up over here, and the vultures were eating them. Okay, so let me walk this way. I'm only gonna do a little bit. I'm not gonna walk too much. I think this is the one that'll take me to the Bogus Ford. I think it's 1, 2, 3 bridges, pedestrian bridges that I've crossed through here. Let me see what's over here real quick, and then I'll turn back. I'll turn back here at the sign. Yeah, that's horrible. They got all those. They got all those places now that sell you alcohol and blasting the music. So you really can't try to do a video, because then you risk this race course. You can't really do. I don't know why it says reduce speed ahead, and it's just talking about for a bicyclist. Yeah, it is like it used to be before. Only the discotecas were blasting the music, but it was only in that business and maybe one or two other businesses you would hear it, and then it's quiet. Yeah, and why risk getting a copyright claim on a video unless you're a small channel and aren't monetized? Then that's fine, I guess. But if you got a channel and monetized, you don't want to forfeit any little money you get from the video. See, I'm at 42 minutes, so I'm heading back. It might be an hour long video. So I'm heading back towards McKelvey Park. I can always, next time, when I come back, I can always park here in McKelvey Park. I'm sorry, at CB Wood Park, and walk towards McKelvey Park. Go the other way around. During the flooding, all this was flooded. Let me see. No, I'm gonna have to go through here. But let me walk further up here in the grass. Hey Kathy, good morning. Blessed day to you as well. I'm walking the same trail I did Sunday, except it rained on Monday heavily over here. I should have walked here in the first place up here. Not this muddy. It rained, and all this is mud, rainy, wet, muddy, all over again. Still hasn't dried up because of the heavy flood 3 weeks back. I should have walked up here because there's less mud, there's more grass. I like that there's wind. It's not calm winds because with the wind, there's no mosquitoes biting. Right, so I can walk back over here. I've only heard a few chicharacas, not as many as I did here on Sunday, where you would hear them all over the place. And there was a rabbit in the brush right there. I'm gonna go to the Walmart or HEB and be here in Harlingen maybe an hour, just in case a train does come by. There was no train on Sunday. We did it pass by later. I'm gonna go home and start preparing an itinerary for my Philippine vacation in December. Going to the Philippines. And I'm walking parallel to the Arroyo Colorado. Once you can see the water, I'll pan the camera that way. Or let me just pan it that way. Water's really murky. Of course, it's always murky, but it's murkier, if that's a word. And let's see, again, the Arroyo Colorado. Let me see if I can zoom in. The water level was at least 10 to 15 feet higher. There's some water on the trail. There's some water in the trail that way. You can walk in the grass.
Okay.
Because it's, I don't know, you were here shortly after the flood where there was a lot of water.
Yeah,
But
I came yesterday.
oh, okay, it's still wet. Yeah, it's from Monday because I was here on Sunday and it was dry.
Yeah. Okay.
See you. This is a good workout, good exercise. But I would like to say it's about 2 miles round trip from McKelvey Park to Seawood Park and back. That's good. It burns off some of the calories from the breakfast taco I ate this morning. Nice to have breakfast and then come and burn off some of those calories. I don't count steps, so I don't know how many steps I do here, or I did, walking from one park to the other. Holding the gimbals. The gimbal's not really heavy, but combining the gimbal and the phone tires your hand. What am I at 50 minutes? So 51. 9 minutes. I think maybe 65 minutes. Should be at the, in about 10 to 15 minutes, I should be at McKelvey Park. And then that's when I'll call it a quits in the stream. Still peaceful, not as busy and during the week as it was on a Sunday when I came by. So I did like it. Sunday I won't, if I come back to Harlingen Sunday, I'll just stay at the Hugh Ramsey Nature Park. I won't be coming, I won't be doing the trail. Morning. I won't be walking the trail. I guess all this had a lot of water, but it's drying up. I like to reference how got trash, or not trash, got some debris up there. And then up there's a dove, looks like a mourning dove. And that debris is a good 10 to 15 feet above the ground. Once I see the train trestle, I know that I'm getting close to McKelvey Park. Actually, I gotta cross the arroyo to the other side. See all the sand. Good to see that water outside of the trail here. Got a little dove right there. Might have been a ground dove. I hear cardinals. Hey Lady May, Lady Me, magandang umaga, magandang gabi to you. I'm walking the same trail path I did Sunday, but this time it rained a lot on Monday. So there's a lot of water. Ingat palagi. Good night. See, this wasn't like this on Sunday. Oh, they're two Altamira Orioles. I don't know if they were fighting or they're a pair. Those trails up there takes you to Arroyo Park, but I'm not walking that way. Yeah, I think they were Baltimore Orioles. I don't think they're Altamira. They're like a gold color, like an orange color. The wind come down here because I guess because I'm in between all the trees. "57 minutes. Wow, this might be another hour plus video. I'm only recording up to when I get back to McKelvey Park and then end the stream. That's not good. It's caving in. So pretty soon that'll be a sinkhole. They'll have to renovate this trail, make it safe for the public. I do hear a lot of birds. I didn't expect the stream to be an hour long. But that's fine. Okay, I can see the train trestle. That means I'm not too far away from McKelvey Park. Hey, Elisa, good morning. Yeah, this is in Harlingen, Texas. The trail, I don't know how long it is, several miles, due to the recent flooding and rains. It's got a lot of mud, sand, or places where there's sinkholes, erosion. This is another good example. Just because of all the rain. There's the Arroyo Colorado. But over here, from the city, it's where the water goes through there and empties into the arroyo. So there's the train trestle. The wind come down over here. There was a little breeze closer to Seawood Park, but it's calmed down over here. I don't know how deep, how many inches deep that water is. if I had waterproof shoes or even boots, and I just walk it. And let me go ahead just walk around it. Okay, so let me just come back down over here. Saw a little frog. And you can see a train trestle. Harlingen has 2 of them, I believe. This is the one near Polk Avenue, I believe. And then there's another one. Oh, I can't remember what the other one is. Not sure if they have 1 or 2. You can see the mountain of sand. It's a lot of sand. It'd be nice to be one day, just stand over here and watch the train pass by. But being a vlogger, I'd rather be up there and getting the train closer, so that way I can get 1 or 2 videos. Depends on if it's a interesting train. Up ahead is there's a memorial there for a gentleman that was murdered, killed here, and then I don't know if he was murdered here and then just dumped. Don't know the real story, but that's where they found his body. And then crossed the Arroyo Colorado, and not too far is the looks like a little pond, but it's not. It's just where a lot of the water collected. Oh, and then I was saying, and then the McKelvey Park is not that far away. Where am I at? 1 hour 4? This might be an hour 15 minute. An hour 15 minute video, I think. Just showing you the trail between Seawood Park and McKelvey Park here in Harlingen, Texas. Alright, so there's another person walking by, so let me pan the camera this way so I don't get them on camera. You can see that fallen tree. It looks like a lila, but I don't think it is. Sad. Hi, honey. Let's see where I'm at in 10 minutes from now. I don't want to make this into an 80-minute video or stream. So up ahead, okay, there's the wind now again, the breeze. Up ahead is that little memorial for the gentleman, and then I turn left, the bridge. That's what I'm talking about right here. I'm gonna go slow here because there's a lot of mud and sand. Good thing this tree didn't fall on top of the memorial. See, he had a son. Jonathan Albert Troncoso. He passed last year, a little over a year ago. And this is in Spanish. Oh, I can't zoom in. Right there, it's good. I won't read it because time is running short here, or time is the essence. And you got the Arroyo Colorado. And come back real quick here. Oh, sorry about that. We're almost done. I didn't see that I had not unzoomed it. That overpass bridge, that's Business 77 here in Harlingen, Texas. Basically that way, if you know Harlingen, there's a Chipley's Donut and the Boot Jack. No, I'm sorry, not the Boot Jack. The Bull Rider. And that way would be HEB. The split where you see 77, Business 77, 77 Sunshine Strip, and Commerce. No, it's not Commerce. Forgot the name of the road there. Yeah, it is 77 in Commerce. Commerce is up a little bit up ahead. So we're almost done. Thank you everybody that stopped by. whether it be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes more. I need to go to the Walmart real quick. Need to do some stuff here before I go back home and just stay home and get ready for work tomorrow. Alright, so you can see all this mess here. That's from Monday. If it wasn't like this on Sunday. This very muddy here. It's not sand, it's just mud. This is more sand. I prefer the sand over the mud because the sand doesn't stick to you as like that clay. Oh, you saw alligators? Last time I went to Estero, Llano was I don't know, 2022 or 2023. It was still dry. Hopefully the rains that we had 3 weeks back filled up a little bit of the ponds there, the lakes. Probably, I was gonna say it's probably that alligator they found in Wesco, but that one they took it to South Padre Island, I think. Too many people were feeding it. No, I need to go back. Should have gone now in this time frame before summer, before it gets too hot. But gotta see about it. Almost done with the stream here. Yeah, I didn't want to go that 80 minutes. But I'll be ending it. I'll be ending the stream here probably in about 2 minutes or so. Let me go to the picnic table up here. And this is where I'll end it. Yeah, here's where I'll end the stream. So thank you everybody that joined, watched. Lisa, you have a good day. Everybody else that's watching, that joined by earlier, take care. And I'm gonna end the stream here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye.